What's going on, beautiful people? Thank you for tuning in and watching. I appreciate your appreciation of my videos and my rants, and I love every single one of you guys. I love every single one of you guys. How can I not? We're the same. We're living in a mind fuck of an illusion, and it's a beautiful illusion. I mean, why else do we keep coming back here? It's beautiful. It's intriguing. And what did I want to talk about in this video? Oh, yeah. Killing your old self. Killing the part of you that is getting in the way of the new you that needs to emerge, which also means the new you is gonna have to be killed at some point. Just like a snake sheds off its skin so that it comes up bigger, stronger, better skin. And it's an ongoing process, this process of evolution. In the same way, because we're playing this game of consciousness, this game of, it's been called the enlightenment game, it's been called the reincarnation cycle, you know, whatever, the game of life. Essentially, you're trying to increase your level of awareness and you're trying to become one with God. Again, just for fun. You were once one with God, you are God, and God just said, hey, let me divide myself up and find myself back home again. Really, like, it's bizarre. And what's gonna happen as you keep making your way through this game, finding your way to the divine again, becoming one with the divine again, which, I mean, you know, can take like millions of incarnations, you know. But within each lifetime, within each spawn, if you will, you're gonna be faced with certain circumstances where you know you gotta be a new person. You gotta bring out a new ego, if you will, you know, just another mask. And you can't escape the mask. You gotta keep wearing them, or always a new thing here, right? You gotta kill the old version of yourself. You gotta let that motherfucker go. Peace out. Peace out. You know, that's it. Bye-bye. You know, okay, goodbye. You served me well. Pay that old version of you respect and say, farewell, homie. Farewell. And I can use examples from my life because I was watching my videos. my old fitness videos, right? I just, one day I went there, I don't know why, went to the oldest videos and I started watching them, right? And I was like, fucking idiot. Look at this idiot. And even just the way I was speaking and everything, I can look and I can be like, ah, I see what you're trying to do here. I see what you're trying to do. I see the persona you're trying to portray. I see that you're kind of an idiot. Now, look, am I implying somehow that I'm still not an idiot? Am I somehow implying that I'm still not putting on a persona here? Well, no, because I am. I really am. And it's inescapable. I'm inside this body. These words come out. I have a certain tone of voice. And no matter what, you can't escape this personality, this ego structure. I mean, you really can't, right? You really can't. And I'll probably watch these videos like 5 years from now and be like, wow, what an idiot. And then I'll, you know, it just goes on and on and on and on. On and on and on and on. And that's okay. You know, I was saying it in a very lighthearted way. You know, because I know that person that was talking to the camera 3 years ago first came out, I can see, wow, like it took a lot of courage to put yourself out there. It took a lot of courage to speak in front of a camera. You know, it took a lot of courage to do this and that. And wow, you were persistent, man. Always putting out videos. And wow. You know, so I was still like kind of admiring, but you know, part of me couldn't help but say, wow, like that's an idiot right there. So, boom. I had to put that version, that badass persona. Sort of, that's it. Bye-bye. You served me well. Farewell. Good show. You put on a good show. Not that anybody gives a fuck. Because in the grand scheme of history, nobody cares. Right? Time for a new show. And now the show of consciousness. Right? Psychedelics. God. Reincarnation. Mind fuck stuff. Philosophy. Assholes. Shitting. You know, you guys know I talk a lot about assholes and shitting. I think there's a lot to be learned there. So many lessons. You know, it's a new show that I'm putting on. But it's a fucking show. This is a show. I'm an actor. Okay? I'm an actor. And you're caught in a situation where you're an actor. And there's nothing you can do. You're inside the character. There's nothing you can do. The only time you leave this character is when you die. Yeah, you can go and fucking meditate under a tree for days on end. You're still inside the character. You might be able to transcend it. You might be able to go and travel into other planes or realms. But guess what? At some point, you're going to have to get up and take a piss. And at some point, you're going to have to get up and take a shit. At some point, you're going to have to put your anus to work. You're going to have to get up and take a shit. And at some point, you're going to have to get up and find some water. And you're going to have to get up and find some food. You're inside the character. No matter how much you transcend it and meditate and go on psychedelic trips, and no matter how enlightened you think you are, no matter all of that, you still gotta get up and do something. Survive. Right? You gotta get up and survive. So you're inside the character. You're always putting on a show. You're always putting on a show. You know, so as long as you're here putting on a show. It's just that you can also put on a show. There's like different places. Like you can put on a show that is a bit more authentic. You can put on a show that is just full of fakeness. But just keep in mind, it's still a fucking show. You can't run away from it. However, as you continue to improvise your show, whatever show you're trying to put on to the world, in order for the new show to be successful, to do well in the ratings, to gain success, whatever that new show for you is, you have to put the old show behind. If you have a cup and there is some dirty water in the cup and you want to fill it up with clean water and drink the water, you try and put the clean water into the cup and it just flows over and the cup is still full with the dirty water. You gotta empty the dirty water, clean the glass, take the clean water, pour it into the cup, and now you have a clean drinking water that you can drink. The same way, you gotta make place for something new. This is why I don't post as much on fitness anymore. This is why I don't make fitness videos anymore. This is why I don't talk about building guns, even though, you know, I still got them. And, you know, believe me, I'm like way better. My fitness level is way better than when I was doing the fitness channel. Okay? Way better. But that's it. That show no longer serves me. I need to put on a new show, a new act, a new chapter in my life. This is a movie. This is a game. We're inside a movie. Our life is nothing more than a script, nothing more than a fantasy, if you want to really get to the bottom of it, right? If you want to get down to it. You don't really exist. You're just a script. You're just a story. But that doesn't matter. Play along the story and be the hero and create something beautiful, something magnificent, something that makes you feel good. And with each chapter in your life, you must put the old chapter behind. You must put the old act behind. kill your old self, destroy your old self, bid him farewell, and say goodbye. So the new show is allowed to manifest itself. The Tao is allowed to do its thing through you in the moment. And that's all you can ask for, is authenticity in the moment. Authenticity in the moment is the best show you can put out to people. Again, to bring it back to me here, boom, back, just example, right? Just trying to give you guys examples. I'm putting on this show right now, consciousness, philosophy, psychedelics, and I fucking like it. But I honestly, if I was still doing the fitness show, that badass persona, that fit guy, the badass guy that can fucking do crazy shit and what's going on, wolves, if I was still putting that on, this show wouldn't be manifesting. And then I would not feel so good about myself. And I got to a point where I felt it. I felt now the fitness channel was something that is uplifting me up. The things you own end up owning you. Fight Club. I felt like the fitness channel, the fitness show was starting to own me. And I had to let go of that. Now I use the fitness channel for Q&A and stuff and to get people into this new show that I'm making. And look, I will not hesitate in the future to change the show again when I feel like it's time to change the show. I will not hesitate. Absolutely will not. I've changed the show way too many times, man. I graduated with a chemical engineering degree and that was the show I was playing. Shrugged it out of the rug. Bye-bye. Didn't even fucking look back. I never look back. That's it. It's gone. Bye. Changed the show into the YouTube show. Fitness show. Now I changed it into this show. And you know what? If in the future the Tao is giving me the indication that I need to change the show into something else, who knows? Maybe become like a dancer. Who knows? Or something. I have absolutely zero hesitation changing the show. This is life. Nothing lasts. All is always changing. You don't really exist. I don't really exist other than a script, other than a story. And who the fuck wants to read the same page over and over and over and over? A good book, a good movie, a good plotline, a good video game is full of twists and turns and is full of variety and experiences, right? That's what makes a show interesting. That's what makes a movie interesting. That's the story I'd like to read. I'd like to read a story that has a lot of things going on, right? So anyway, hopefully this rant can give you the courage to let go of things that you need to let go of, that you're still clinging on, that you're still hanging on to, so you can allow the new version of you, the new skin. You can allow the caterpillar to turn into a butterfly and do your butterfly thing, and then repeat again and again and again. And this thing keeps going on and on and on and on and on and on. So don't be afraid to change. Alan Watts has the saying, don't be afraid to be a different person than you were 5 minutes ago. God bless you all. I love every single one of you guys. Let's do this show together, right? Until it's time to change. And that's it. I love you guys. I love every single one of you. But don't forget to subscribe or you're gonna sleep with the fishes. Subscribe.